Here's an establishment that takes great pride in letting the monkeys out. And by jingo, they're happy monkeys. Very, very happy, very interactive, love people and love life.
People can interact with the primates on a series of islands surrounded by moats. It's completely up to the animals whether they approach or keep clear. These lively guys are white-faced Saki monkeys from South America, a vulnerable species and very shy in the wild.
Isn't this amazing to have, primates that actually run in amongst the people? Oh, here comes a cotton-top tamarin. You can see why they call them cotton tops. Isn't this amazing? These guys are just free-ranging here at the zoo. All finished. So these are Duke langurs. The langurs throughout their range are endangered, but these ones are actually highly endangered. The Vietnam War took a great toll on them, and Singapore Zoo has done a sensational job in breeding them. They've probably got the best breeding track record out of anyone in the world. And they are so pretty. It's like they've got makeup on, they're just gorgeous.
These amazing monkeys from Borneo use their nose to attract females. The bigger it is, the more girls they get.
Just have a go at these proboscis monkeys. Now here's an endangered species, losing ground rapidly. What an incredible nasal structure they've got. Sets them out from any other primate. Have a look at this girl here. She's got a beautiful little baby with her, and even he's got a little nose too. But the male, that big one there, have a go at the size of the schnoz on him. Big, dominant male, very aggressive, doesn't like me being in here because this is his territory, these are his girls, and I tell you what, mate, when you see his teeth, you got to play by his rules. Extremely fast, very aggressive, territorial, because he doesn't want some bloke in car keys coming in here with all these pheromones raging, trying to crack onto his sheilas. I tell you what, mate, they are a beautiful animal, losing ground fast. And Singapore Zoo has had the best success with breeding them. Good on you, big fella. How's that? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Steady, mate. That's a territorial threat. That's asserting dominance. He's had enough of me being in here. It's time to get out. Meanwhile, back in Queensland, the boys have assembled the trap, but what they got to do now is go and look for signs of the croc or even spot the croc, and that'll dictate where they set the trap.
This is a beautiful little crocodile slide. You can see where the crocodiles come out. Web footprints, big claw marks. He's come around here. This is where he's sunning. This is how the boat come. So he's turned. And as he's turning, you can see his belly scales. That's his front foot, back foot, straight back down into the water. You see where he smooths the sand away.
The croc will be cold after the rain and maybe ashore sunning himself. So Grant and Bree are taking Brian out for some daylight spotting. And they're in luck. That's the one. About a 12-footer with a slight hunchback. The weather's done them a favour and they're getting all the local help they can find with only 2 members of the Croc Rescue Unit on location. The trap's heavily camouflaged so they don't put the croc off going in to grab the bait. This bloke's seen a lot of man-made stuff around the Pearl Farm. This is so clever that the croc will just be lured straight in. Trap looks great, and from here on, it's a waiting game. Brian's checking through the night. We don't want to leave the croc in the trap for too long, but this time, the door's still up. No go. Next morning, there's a problem. The trap's listing in the water. But that could be good news. If a croc's done the damage, we know we're in the right place because the croc's having a go at the trap. A couple of car tyre floats have gone flat, and it looks like teeth marks where the croc's come in and grabbed the rubber. Chief the dog's in a pretty vulnerable position. The deadly threats here go a lot further than just crocodiles.
As well as crocodiles in these waters and sharks, you've also got to watch out for the box jellyfish. That's the most venomous animal on Earth. And if they brush against your leg or your arm, they'll kill you quicker than a big crocodile. Hey, come here, come here.
They'll wait till sunset and reset the trap for another go. Have a go at this. This is absolutely amazing. Here is the greatest elephant conservation you're ever going to see in history. Being able to have this contact like this with an elephant, with a full-grown, full-tilt Asian elephant, is setting an example to the world. Imagine being a kid coming here to Singapore Zoo and being able to do this. Feel the trunk of an elephant. Exceptional conservation. Instantaneously, these beautiful girls go into people's hearts. So strong, so powerful. Hi, sweetie.
Elephants were once revered and valued throughout Asia. Now it's a fight to save them, and that's only going to happen if we get the whole world to love them.
What a great big mouth. Have a go at the size of that. Big teeth right back in the back part of her mouth. Huge, big, fleshy tongue designed to pull the food in. And you can see her lips. Very, very dexterous, able to grab stuff, tear off foliage. There's the tongue. She has got about a dozen bananas back in there.
Elephant shows like this do two things. They make life interesting for the elephants, it enriches their daily routine, and at the same time, it embeds the most powerful land animal in the world right into the hearts of people.
Hey, sweetheart. Oh, hey. Have a look at this girl. Jackie. Isn't she gorgeous? Woo, look at her bottom. And what a special treat for the visitors too. Excuse me. And it's a part of a daily ritual every single day. The Asian elephant's in a lot of trouble throughout its range. Can you be quiet? Mainly because of habitat destruction and conflicts with mankind. So what Singapore Zoo are priding themselves on is getting the people an experience rather than just seeing an elephant, there it is over there, you know, getting this virtual hands-on experience, seeing them swim, seeing them interact with people like they've done for centuries is fantastic. Oh, crikey, I love elephants. And I knew they were very strong animals, but I just met the strongest little 4-year-old bloke I've ever seen in my life. Here, you're gonna get a great example of just how strong these animals with little Raja.
In the past, elephants were valuable resources. Any heavy work in the village, you'd call the elephant man. Land clearing, lifting, construction work, they were the bulldozers of the jungle for hundreds of years.
This is Raja, and he's 4 years old, and he's my hood, his friend, his mate, has been working with him ever since he was born. And they make it fun, make it a lot of fun. And he's a great success story for Singapore Zoo because he's the first male that has ever been born here. How's that? That's all on vocal command. Very good boy. Very good boy. Push. Push it up, boy. Oh, good boy, Raja.
In the wild, they push trees over to find food.
So now he gets a reward. Could I please give him one more banana? Here you go, Raj. Here you go, good boy. Thank you very much. Very, very good.
Now check this out for a test of strength.
How's that? Good boy. Good boy, Raja. Good boy, Raja. Good boy. How's that power to weight ratio? Dead set like a little mini bulldozer. Good boy. He's very happy. Here you go, bud. How's that? Good boy. Good boy, Raja. 4 years of age, and like he's only a little mini elephant, and that, like I dead said, watch this, I cannot push it.
No effort for Raja, no result for Steve. And don't forget, he's not even a teenager yet.
Oh. Can I? Elephants and people have been working together for centuries. And I always knew that they were pretty powerful, you know, really good, strong animal, as strong as a bulldozer. But to meet Raja, a little 4-year-old elephant, and to see the power of that little bloke was awesome. Absolutely amazing how he could shift logs that I couldn't even budge. He could push